Good morning, all RPCNs of grade 8th. Welcome to RPS Group of Schools online classes of science. Today's topic is the cell, which we have already started and discussed few of the topics. Today, in Module 3, we will study the cell structure. We will study the basic parts of the cell. Cell structure. Cell have three basic parts: cell membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. A cell is defined as the smallest basic unit of life that is responsible for all the life processes. Every cell contains a fluid called the cytoplasm, which is enclosed by a membrane called plasma or cell membrane, and contains a major organelle which holds genetic information necessary for reproduction and cell growth. Let's start with cell membrane. The outermost body of the cell which supports and protects the cell is called cell membrane or plasma membrane. It is made up of lipids and proteins and is present in both the plant and animal cell. This membrane is living, thin, delicate, and porous, which permit movement of selected substances in and out of the cell. Besides this, it also protects the cellular component from damage and leakage. It forms the wall-like structure between two cells as well as between the cell and its surroundings. Students, when we talk about plants are immobile, so their cell structures are well adapted to protect them from external factors. The cell wall helps to reinforce this function. Cell wall. It is outer to cell membrane and a prominent part of the plant's cell structure. It is dead and freely permeable to all the substances. It is rigid and stiff structure surrounding the cell membrane. It is made up of cellulose, hemicellulose, and pectin. It is present exclusively in plant cells. It protects the cell membrane and other cellular components. Functions of cell wall. It provides mechanical support to the cell. It allows all the substances to pass through it, and it maintains the shape of the cell. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a thick, clear, jelly-like substance present inside the cell membrane. Nearly 80% of the cytoplasm is water. It occupies the space between the cell membrane and the nucleus. There are many small cytoplasmic bodies in the cytoplasm called cell organelles, such as endoplasmic reticulum, vacuoles, mitochondria, ribosomes, which are suspended in cytoplasm. All the life functions take place in cytoplasm. Most of the chemical reactions within the cell also takes place in cytoplasm. Another important structure is nucleus. It is generally dense and spherical organelle present at the end center of the cell, which is a vital part of living cell. It can be seen easily with the help of a microscope. Robert Brown discovered the nucleus while studying the process of fertilization in orchids. Nucleus acts as a control center of all the cell activities and plays an important role in inheritance. The nucleus is composed of the following components: nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nucleolus, and nuclear material. Nuclear membrane. All eukaryotic cells that are found in plants, animals, fungi, protists have a control center called nucleus, where genetic material like DNA is stored. Every nucleus is girdled and covered by a double-layered membrane known as nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane. It separates the nucleoplasm, that is the fluid present in the nucleus, from the cytoplasm. Nuclear pores. The nuclear membrane have nuclear pores that allow the transfer of specific substances in and out of the nucleus. Nuclear membrane is also called as nuclear envelope. Nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm is a type of protoplasm that is composed of thick fluid and constitutes chromatin fibers made up of DNA and usually found in the nucleus of eukaryotic cells. This fluid contains primarily water, dissolved ions, and a complex mixture of molecules. It is also called nucleus sap or karyoplasm. Nucleolus. Nucleolus is considered as the brain of the nucleus, covering nearly 25% volume of the nucleus. Primarily, it takes part in the production of subunits that unites to form ribosomes. Hence, Nucleolus plays an important role in the synthesis of proteins and in the production of ribosomes in the eukaryotic cells. Chromosomes. Chromosomes are thread-like structures present in the nucleus, which carries genetic information from one generation to another. They play a vital role in cell division, heredity, repair, and regeneration. In eukaryotic cells, genetic material is present in the nucleus and chromosomes, which is made up of highly organized DNA, that is, deoxyribonucleic acid molecules with proteins supporting its structure. Chromosomes are the physical carrier of genes in the cells. Genes are functional units of heredity and are made up of DNA. The chromosome is made of DNA containing genes. Every gene comprises of the particular set of instructions for a particular function. So in usual terms, we can say that genes are responsible for heredity. Let's see the functions of nucleus. It controls all the activities of the cells and it contains genes which are helpful in transmission of characters from parents to offspring. Protoplasm. Everything that is present in the cell except cell membrane comes under protoplasm. Protoplasm is living material of cell. The entire content of living cells, including cytoplasm and nucleus, is known as protoplasm. Dujardin in 1835 discovered the protoplasm and named as sarcode. But in 1839, J.E. Perkin first introduced the term protoplasm. With this, we end up this module 3. We'll join you soon with another module. Thank you.